Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League, Season 19, Week 4. Today we're 2 picks deep, because this lobby had to get remade 15 times, and I had to pop out in the middle of it. With me here today is the Dr. Dota Randy.
I'm still here, surprisingly.
I
Haven't
know.
fallen asleep.
And Autobahn Bismarck is also here.
Hello.
Last time, Lifestealer was caught under the Treant Protector ult every match, or every fight, and ultimately, the Gotham team was, or the Luth team was not able to pull off a victory. Just ignore the footage that happened. This time, see if things change.
Radiant team pick.
Man, they're
Luth
going to pick a
immediately
Lifestealer
securing
again.
that. Yeah. They got
Lifestealer
Dazzle.
didn't even do anything last game.
No, he didn't. It's just the Storm Spirit show.
That's crazy.
So early, yeah. This is a very counterable pick.
I think Lifestealer is like the shit hero to play in the game as well.
Radiant team pick.
That hero's just miserable. You just fucking right click. That's literally all the hero is. Like, oh, I'm right clicking or I'm sitting inside somebody. Like, that's such good gameplay.
We need Lena next on the Gotham lineup. Just
Yeah, we need 4-letter names.
four-letter names that start with L. L-I, in fact.
L.
5 seconds remaining.
Link.
Yeah, we need Lena, and then Link, and then Liam.
Primal Beast against Lifestealer? That's kind of fucking stupid. Wait, why has Gotham got the win in this?
He proclaimed himself the winner in game 1. He was like, they FF'd.
It's,
10
I mean,
uh,
fair though. Like, fair though if he did, because they did kind of like force the remake and then also called GG, like randomly.
Yeah?
it's a very strange series.
And they must have been pretty close to like canceling that. Like, he didn't type the misclick until like 6 or 7 seconds later.
Yeah. Here's my advice to you if you're an LD2O player. Get that thing off of your wheel. Do not say that.
Do you think he's a Primal Beast mid?
Could be.
I just don't get why you would pick Primal Beast into Lifestealer.
I don't either if it
Like,
makes you
to the
feel any
main
better.
bit. Alright.
Just had to go mute some channels real quick.
Back in a minute.
And I'll remaking the lobby again, are they? Okay, good, not again. Yeah, so far, the only thing I feel like the Radiant lineup has over the Dire one is that Lich, which, I mean, is a very big thing to have. I'm not 100% sure Lich has actually lost a game yet this season. That's basically where that hero's at. But aside from that, it's just all bad news. Like, this Primal Beast, no matter where he goes, you can put him 1, you can put him 2, you can put him 3. He's not going to have a good game in any case. Even if he was just facing the Lifestealer. Okay, Sniper. Interesting. Even if he was just facing the Lifestealer, like, that would already be pretty bad. But he's facing the Lifestealer, and he's facing a Dazzle, which is just very antithetical to how Primal Beast wants to play the game. He wants to get in, he wants to get kills in, like, a second and a half. That's really not what Dazzle wants to do.
If you have picked Sniper against the Primal Beast, I feel like if these picks were like alternate, you know, like they'll pick the other way around, they would make sense. Like you pick a Lifestealer into a Primal Beast, or you pick a Primal Beast into a Sniper. Those picks make sense.
Or honestly, even if you just picked Sniper, where the Gotham team picked Primal there.
I don't know. These games kind of like are frustrating to watch at times. I mean, they got 9 seconds of reserve time. Like, what are they even doing? Like, why so
doing
hard
a lot
about
of thinking.
these? I don't think they are, Anony. That's the problem.
Tiny
Like,
coming
how does
out
it
next.
take you all this reserve time to pick a sniper and a tiny?
10 seconds remaining.
Like,
I
what is
assume
this
it's going to
lineup?
be
5 seconds.
P4
remaining.
Tiny. Assume it's going to be Maniac Zero.
Oh, a mid sniper.
Most
Do you
likely.
think they think that this is a PB mid?
I'm not sure.
And they're like, right, let's pick sniper.
I think in LD2 it is the general assumption. Sven? Bottom 10 Sven, here we go. Very interesting pick. I think,
I think
Right.
Sven low-key claps. I'm not gonna lie.
he must do it very low-key. I believe right now he is the lowest win rate of the traditional pause ones. So he keeps that key real low. Fanning out the Razor, which is good.
That was a good one,
10
actually.
seconds remaining.
That was a rare and non-good one.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Dire team.
And simply buy Ags on Sven and then wait, does Ags still do that? Maybe it does. I've literally not seen a Sven in a game.
Yeah, but dude,
since,
imagine he
I
does
don't
that to the
think the entire
sniper,
last year.
and then the sniper grenades and force back. Like, that Sven's gonna be flying for hours.
Yeah,
The Luth team has banned literally the exact same complement of heroes as the first time, including banning the Ursa, which makes literally no sense.
Team ban.
Ursa can just jump onto your sniper, right? You know.
Yeah, that's
Lifestealer.
true. Also, what the hell kind of comp is that?
Well, yeah. But
Me with
Sven
my
can-
melee hero
Probably
Tricor against
Sven
Lifestealer
3.
Tiny?
I'm still just imagining this Ag Sven flying through the air, like tiny grenade, force staff. Like, Sven might have
Force
to do a
staff's
layover
double
in like
on the
Qatar
team,
or
you know?
something. Yeah, that cheeky layover, wait for the second flight. Wait for your
10
team.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
The answer to who won game one was actually the Dusty the Clown show, the Luth team. But Gotham
won game
proclaimed it
two.
as a victory himself. I don't know if he's actually going to try and dispute that. There were some weird conditions in G1 where I think that he does have a case. But, like, if he has a case, surely, like, he would have just, you know, not played out the rest of the game, right? Oh well.
Dire team pick.
And shout out to Sanity_B, whoever that is.
Magnus.
Magnus Gaming.
It's a good job they banned Timber, because this would have been a pretty great Timber sort of game.
Yeah, not surprisingly, it was secretly not like a mid Sven, or whatever they thought it was going to be.
I feel like Gotham's playing off lane this game of Primal Beast. I know that Rauke plays to Sven, so Rauke's probably playing Sven 1.
Yeah, I
And then
imagine
Mambo's
it's
playing Magnus mid.
yeah, I imagine it's Sven Primal. Well, I imagine it's Rauk on Sven, Gotham Primal, and I guess that leaves Lambert for Magnus.
Your heroes.
Slardar. Both of these teams are
that's a bad
nonsense, and it is
Slardar,
going to be
but-
a support sniper game.
Mid Tiny then?
I guess so. In fact,
Off lane Tiny. Mid
oh, what?
Slaughter.
What is going on here?
Okay.
This is a the name of the Luth team is currently correct.
This is like, you know when you Durbo shows you the average average MMR of a game? This one feels correct. Like, this is
Damn.
gonna be an average Archon game. Where else are you gonna find people picking Slardar mid?
I don't know. I think
Sniper
Randy's single
Tiny
draft
off lane.
games that he does in Russia tend to have more sensible team comps than this. To be honest with you,
Yeah, well.
this is like
There's a certain
kind of
kind of meta.
nuts. I don't know who to favor. This is just so bizarre. I can't possibly pretend to guess how this is gonna go.
I feel like Radiant have a more traditional lineup, right?
That's true, but they also have a melee hero Tricor.
But so does the other team. Both teams have the same thing.
Yeah, I guess that's true because it's not actually going to be a core sniper. So 2 melee hero tricores. I mean, they have a melee. I guess the important thing is that one team has a melee hero tricore, and the other team has a melee hero tricore into Lifestealer, which is like rancid, and into Tiny, which isn't really much better. I feel like if they want to be just funny this game, they can kind of just like throw people, like throw people from the front line into like a Slardar waiting in the back and just kill them, and that's how they start fights, like that kind of thing. Excuse me.
Daddy, chill.
Just like have Luth sit out in front, and have Tiny blink in and throw whoever goes on Luth just over to Slardar, and then have Slardar eat him. What is this lineup? This is like nonsense. This isn't like go with itself at all. Maybe if Tiny stuff did physical damage, I could see the Slardar, but not without.
And the Primal Beast, if he gets the break, like, Slardar's not going to be bashing.
Well, I was saying that more
He's
in a
not even
capacity
gonna
of
be
the
regening.
armor, but...
The Seedborn Sentinel, is that breakable? The innate? I don't know.
I don't believe innates are ever break. Oh no, this one is. It actually says on the HUD.
Oh, Lich is... Oh, the Slardar is dead.
Lich is fine. Yeah, the Slardar is the one who's... Okay. Gonna be
Oh.
very close. First Bloods was actually... Slardar lives just a little longer. The Slardar lives just a little longer. The Primal Beast is first to go. So both mids start this match dead.
They could have got the deny on the Primal Beast.
And
Quick enough.
Cobble's gonna get shot 3 more times before he leaves.
That's a long TP, okay.
There we go. Yeah, because Gotham also TP'd up here. Gotham is 3 this game, so it's going to be Primal Beast
Imagine if
3.
he died because Gotham TP first.
Lambert, they're at mid. So they're switching up the roles this time. Route going to be P1. Lambert P2. Gotham P3. Which is weird, but hey, that's where we're at. And Dazzle is going to right-click these guys to leave. This is going to be just a supremely bad lane for the Primal Beast, unless Luth and Dragon play it pretty badly, I think. I really do not see this one going that well for the other 2 guys, and also Riplich. And Dusty apologizes. Look, Lambert's got like a thirsty spray. Contact Mrs. Lambert immediately. I think she's still in that Gotham server.
I'll be honest, I'm still like kind of shook by this draft. These are some horrendous drafts.
This is definitely the worst game for a draft I've seen all season. You know, the Kingfisher has been talking about how I don't like any of his heroes. He'll be glad to know that I like any of these heroes a lot less than that. It all made sense when we had first pick Lich, and it just got lost from there. Maniac snipes the Centaur. Literally snipes the Centaur. Because he's Sniper.
That was really funny.
Thank you. I do stand up every night at the
He got the
club?
deny on that range as well.
I do bar mitzvahs, birthday parties, funerals. They say I'm great at funerals. Slardar going really deep under the tower. Kind of an awkward time for him to be doing it, though, as the tower doesn't care about him. It just wants to beat the creep wave.
This is just such a terrible Primal Beast game. And he knew these 2 picks.
Hey, this is what it's like being me. Imagine this every week. Like 4 times a week. This is what it's like being me.
He's just surviving this?
Nope.
Oh, went for the deny.
Good thing you said
Yeah,
that
all
so I
good.
could get the camera on it in time.
Only good drafters left LD2L.
I mean, Dusty's
happened to
historically
Reedy?
a good drafter. I don't know what happened here.
Like, where did Reedy go?
He's just he left after he got After the season where he had to, the season where you were in, and you lost first round because you're a jobber.
Oh, so really?
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, no, but we lost first round to really.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. You lost first round to Reedy because you're a jobber, and after that he rage quit because he had to play a season with, what's his name? That guy that paused and he got really mad.
Reflexy, he paused on his
Yeah.
own teammate.
Yeah, never forget that Reflexy accidentally paused and started chewing somebody out in all chat before he realized that the guy he was chewing out was boss on his team. And then he tried to say that a guy who made finals one season and won another one, technically, by standing in finals, was new to the league.
Yeah, that Reflexy guy was a bit of an interesting character.
And after that happened, he was done. He was like, no more of this. And now he just plays RD2L, and it actually must have been like a big morale hit for him, because he's like a support main now. Even though he's like never played support before like this year. It's like what happened to Big Boy after the season where he was with you. After that happened, he was like, I'm never playing core again, and then he didn't for a year. It's going shockingly well for Slardar at mid so far in terms of last hits, but not really in terms of resources. Somebody's actually TPing in there to try and bail him out, but stop before they got in. With all the effects, couldn't actually tell who it was, though.
That's absolutely
Oh, rest in peace. Maybe that person should have TP'd in, considering Gundam was just sitting there at no HP.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's a big kill for Magnus, who's currently nearly 10 last hits down. Dusty just wants to get a kill on the Lich again, and he's not going to do it. The sniper is. And then then Dusty's going to say, "Aw," and tip Copeless, who had nothing to do with this. This guy is not even in your lane, my friend.
You gotta know when or where to send your tips, you know.
It's true. Lane phase is starting out remarkably well for Sensors, that. Top the charts in last hits. He's even outdoing the Life Stealer, who's got a very easy lane. Well, less easy when his support walks all the way home and, well, TP's home and then walks back, but, you know, still a remarkably easy lane. Where his support's 2-0 and 2. And he himself is 1-0-1.
I will say that his fans last hits are creeps. They're neutral creeps, not actually lane creeps. We just cleared a double stack of smoke count.
Well, that is true. I believe that is a recent phenomenon. Oh look, Gotham's got that Okami courier. You know what Okami is, right, Otto?
Too?
No,
Oh, me neither.
I ain't into that weak shit.
I guess Otto's not buying Okami too.
I was casting on Wednesday with Brione, and every match I was making up new ways to misinterpret what Okami is, and she was just getting more and more pissed. I think I'm probably going to do, by the way, for anybody who's in chat and who shows up for those on the reg. Sorry, I'm not reading chat much today, because, like, look at this. My brain's turning off, but... For those of you who are... oh man, the Tiny almost just soloed the Lich there. Big Wednesday night fights. It is likely I'll be doing next week's recording set at usual game time, since we have that off. Oh, I looked away because I thought Pages was going to be okay, and then Axe happened.
I love Dota so much.
Lambert really loves Dota, though. He doesn't love Dota to to be within 10 last hits or denies a Slardar, but he does love Dota. And how does this... Otto, I'm still trying to comprehend life, so why don't you tell me what kind of a Slardar game you think this looks like? Like, he's doing really well in lane. Does that mean anything here, though? Otto's currently muted. Great. I mean, I guess if I had to say, Considering the support line is currently the one that's getting a little buried on the Gotham side of the equation, I would guess that the starter is going to be able to feed off of those for a while. I guess he's going to be a steroid to help the Lifestealer fight this Sven more than anything. I think that's the big thing here. And if they're able to combo that well... Oh man, Whimsical Dragon just barely living here. We've got a gank, actually. Old Slardar is... Oh, nice double kill for the Lich. Kill secure, baby!
Another stomp.
Yeah, right now we're 11-2.
It's a serious league, you know?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, look at the bright side. Gotham is only under both of the supports on the enemy team this time.
Yeah, that's
Last
true.
time he was only under one, so this is a big improvement for Maniac, I guess. I mean, in the interest of total fairness, again, like with last game, I don't know if it necessarily means all that much, because basically all these kills are just supports. Like my 0-5 Lich is literally half the kills. My 0-4 Lion is most of the rest. Good rotation here by the Tiny to mid to get rid of that nasty Mr. Magnus. They're going to take out Lich, who really didn't want to die in the fight at that point, I don't think. You are a child. Lol. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh baby.
What's going on?
Lambert flaming in chat.
Radiant's middle
Oh
tower
Toxic series.
no.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Oh. Oh no, baby. That ain't good. I can't believe Auto missed Lambert getting pissed off in chat. Oh, big toss by the Tiny right onto the Sven's head. Slardar right on Tiny's Sun's noggin.
Radiant's
I
bottom
guess,
tower is under
like with the
attack.
Gotham team, these things make some sense when you look at them in a very far out void. Like the Magnus and Sven combo obviously makes sense. It's probably why the Primal's here too. They want to get like the multi-man breaks on top of the reverse polarity. The Tiny is there to mostly just to chuck Slardar on people's heads, and that's why the Slardar was picked. So in that sense, there's like some insane logic to the lineups, I guess. It's still insane logic, but hey, it's logic of some sort.
What I expected.
I don't know if the Slardar was really that necessary a part of the equation though. It's like it's too much, especially considering you already have the Lifestealer anyway, who's gonna play like a tempo hero. He kind of tried to do that the first time, right? Like you could definitely get away with just having the Lifestealer or the the Slardar. Lambert is mad.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom
Alright.
Goblins, GG.
Alright, dude.
Lambert is now having his time
call
wasted
it.
by the Lifestealer.
Call it, guys.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Wait,
Look.
guys, he's probably in chat.
My
Yes,
yeah, he
you
probably is. He's been showing
call
up
it.
for most of these.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gotham is debuffed many times over, but is actually gonna die. The actual net worth
18 deaths in 12
differential,
minutes.
yeah, the actual net worth differential for the most part isn't that bad. It's mostly that this Primal Beast, as predicted, this was a complete flop of a lane. But
And Primal Beast has less net worth than both of the
Yep.
supports.
the Primal Beast completely flopped. The other two cores are pretty much on point with the Dyers. You know, there's only it's only a few hundred gold between the Sven and the Slardar, just extended a little bit because of that tower, but the net worth differential on the cores isn't that crazy. It's mostly that Gotham, the Primal Beast flopped, and the supports are in absolute poverty. And meanwhile, the Dire supports are doing way over their station because, you know, they got a bunch of kills in lane. So again, it's a scary looking differential in kills and net worth. But as long as the Sven and the Primal Beast are still there, it's not that bad. I think they have better prospects to manage a turnaround than last time. Because last time it was basically just going to have to be like, the Dusty the Clown show just ignores the gyrocopter the whole game. Like that was a... Or the Lion Tamers do such a great job putting 4 men in front of the gyrocopter that he's able to 1v5, basically the first time he comes up. Oh no, my Primal Beast. Goodbye. But, this time, even if the 3 and under club is just getting annihilated, all this Lich has to do is hit 6, and 6 has now been hit. All this Lich needs to do is hit 6, and that's a viable threat. A Shard would also really help. And Lion is just going to be an annoying little lion no matter what happens to him. The Primal's out of the game, but we all expected that. We all knew that was going to happen. But Sven and the Magnus, that's still the strongest combo on this team. If they get a big RP with the Lich ult and with the Sven being able to capitalize on it, that can still be a very quick, very instant turnaround. But that definitely has to happen. They got to be careful about it. If they get like a few people in a reverse polarity, and then you have Tiny being able to blink on top of it, you know, Tiny not being a part of it, for example, that's still going to be pretty bad. Primal's going to charge through here, going to... Well, that's awkward. Tack pause. LMAO.
Okay. Guys, can we remake? Good one.
XD, XD, XD. True. Lich was able to return. See the inventory so far. Wow, look at that Gotham build. That is like a 5-minute inventory. Yeesh. I gotta question the soul ring when you're already getting you're the one who's landing with the lion and you're also getting beat to smithereens. I feel like that probably ended up being more trouble than it was worth in the end, reasonably. I think if you're in a situation like that versus a lifestealer in particular, just oh man, Maniac actually might die here and have the 3rd kill. Yep, going down. The Primal's able to get that kill. Lich ult. Lich doesn't have the thing that makes the ult bounce forever. That's a little weird. It's 3v1 right now on this Slardar, and Slardar actually does not care. Tiny coming back into the fight now. Trying to throw the Slardar on it, but the 3-inch blink. There we go.
Alright. 420.
That's true. We're officially blazing it. Despite losing 3 for 2, that was still actually a win for the Radiant, who walked away with 200 more gold. Didn't actually lose the Sven. They did lose the Magnus, but what can you do? Primal Beast is now back on the board. He's at least above the supports now. That comeback gold mechanic, you know. You can see the net worth differential just popping back up here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This is not gonna work, my friend. Gotham trying his damnedest to, oh no, he had to cancel the charge. Bye-bye. And then he says, "Aw," in chat. This Tiny's just running around with no mana, like, whatsoever. The Lifestealer is inside the Slardar, who's looking for somebody nice. He's gonna find the Lion. Oh no, he's right next to the Sven! Okay, he's gonna get him. That would have been an actual tragedy. Harpoon coming out of the Slardar. And Whimsical Dragon very luckily was there to ensure the kill happened. I think Otto died.
Yeah, rip,
Yeah, he is actually gone. He is not in the call anymore.
rip Auto.
I assume at the moment Otto von Bismarck is in a call with the Gotham team going, "What the fuck are you guys doing? Why the fuck you picking Primal Beast into the Life Stealer?" Look at that weird-ass turtle Tiny.
Radiant's top tower
Looks
is
great.
under attack.
Not
I don't know if I can identify that as Tiny from a glance.
No, it's pretty tough. Tiny has that issue a lot. There's just like a lot of Tiny skins. Excuse me, a lot of Tiny skins when I be there don't really look very much like Tiny. Slardar kind of has it too, but luckily we're using like pretty vanilla Slardar. In fact, I believe actually vanilla Slardar today. And he's gonna maybe die here. Yeah, he's totally dead. Just gets caught under, caught in the Magnus, brought under T2, and just 1v5'd to death. And that was a really big kill. 1,000 gold just changed hands. Most of it going to the Magnus.
Dire's middle tower is
And
under
again, you
attack.
can kind of see what I meant, but when I said, like,
Is under attack.
even though this looks like it's as bad as the first game, if you actually look at it under a magnifying glass, I think it is, like, positioned better for success, even though they're definitely the underdogs here. I think it's a more realistic game plan. It's like,
Are fortified.
at any point, no matter how bad it gets, if they get a 5-man RP, that fight is a win for them. Oh, I got Life Stealers and like an 8-shit. And forgot to use
Reese's
open
left the
wounds.
group.
Radiant's
Rip.
bottom tower has fallen.
I'm out
Oh, no.
here.
Otto von Bismarck rage quit. Shoutouts to Empanada de Tambo. Reedy is divine. True. I assume when he said Reedy is divine, he meant in like a heavenly sense, you know? Well, man, attacking Roche. You can really tell where this game is because it's not 20 minutes yet, so this Roche is taking an eternity despite having a really awesome Roche lineup. Looks like Slardar is going to take. Yep, it's definitely the right thing to do. He's the only core who's actually died at any point recently.
not what I expected.
Let's see who's in the firing line. Rauk is, so he is just immediately getting out of town, which is the right thing to do. They're going to take a look at the Tormentor area. They're not going to find anything. Yeah, everybody's on the other side of the world, my friends. That's not really that hard to guess.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Sniper takes a free Tormentor basically the moment it spawns. Magnus in a bit of trouble here. Lich Holt coming out, hitting mostly the creeps. The Slardar was not actually in position to do anything about that go, so the Magnus gets away with pretty much no sweat. Sven is coming in, at least thinking about coming in from the sidelines here with this big giant can opener, but thinks better of it when he sees casualties on his own. Uh-oh. Sven got caught.
Alright,
Tiny has
well,
no mana, but this is a pretty back-breaking kill if they can actually
It's a
get it
rough one.
off, and he is gone. The Primal Beast is going to run into this
Whoa, RP.
2-man RP. He's going to get the Life Stealer and the
Okay,
Dazzle, and
Shellgrave.
is going to kill neither, thanks to very well-timed Shallow Grave. 4-for-1 trade, all they lose is a sniper. If I recap, it's not going to... Okay, there we go. 2,000 gold changes hands there. Going into the Dyer's pocketbook, ripped to the Dazzle, so just shy of 2,000 now, I guess. Goes right into the Dyer's pocketbook, mostly into the hands of the Life Stealer. What happened to Otto?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gave up. Didn't want to see this, you know.
Radiant's top tower is under
Someone
attack.
tip cop. Animal. True. Oh, Slardar getting caught here. He might... Yep, yeah, he does drop the Aegis. So yeah, Lifesteal in a pretty compromising position here. It actually looks really good. Lich Ult coming out is actually going to finish the job. Lifestealer going down. Slardar is really not in any better of a state. His team is coming for him now, but they're so late. They have so little resources. They're gonna melt right through the Primal Beasts. They're gonna retreat, but again, it does not feel like it's like a 13. Well, it was a 14 to 15k gold lead game there, when they could just so casually knock off the P1 like that. There's some sickness beneath the surface for the Luth team. It's definitely not as good as it looks, and that's a great example of it. Yasha coming out soon for the Primal Beast. SNY specifically. He's buying the whole thing at once, I guess. This Gundam guy, he sure likes to fill his entire inventory. Whimsical Dragon finds 4 bounty runes, gets tips for it. So I'm getting a BKB up next just to make him a little harder to kill. Speaking of hard to kill, Lion's not that hard, but he's gonna make as much of a production out of his death as possible. The Tiny is now godlike. Got himself that funny Conda. Pretty sure Coppless is bad actor. Brit conspiracy. Ugh. The PayPal has gone through. At Buttery Greg. Oh, Slardar, or not Slardar, Sven rather, almost finds himself a very quick ticket to the fountain, but blinks out just in the nick of time. Lifestealer going for the Ags this time, which is smart. I mean, this is such a hard game with which to deal with the Lifestealer Ags. There's really not enough. Otto's still shitposting in chat, just not with us. Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Call him out.
Yeah, public call out post.
Maybe you said something that pissed him off.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, what would I have said?
What did you say? I'm not sure.
We're gonna need an instant replay to figure that out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe it was the techie joke that did it, you know?
It's true, yeah. It's probably it. Is he really just this unhappy that his team's getting buried? Like,
Maybe. Or he
Okay,
went to yell at them. It's
yeah, that's
genuinely a
another.
possibility.
For the record, that's not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. Or trust me, I would have been very
Oh, yeah,
quiet through
right.
season 14.
For legal reasons, that's not what he's doing.
Yeah, there we go. Tiny with a Lifestealer inside of him. Oh no, baby. Oh no, baby.
Alright, well. I
Say
love Dota
goodbye
so
to the
much.
bad guy. Good stun though. Better
Nah.
Q from the Lifestealer. So then going down, just getting jumped by Tiny in the smoke. The Lifestealer inside, who's just gonna go do this ancient camp. Okay. It's not even true. The enemy most certainly does not have vision there. They just went there. Meanwhile, Gotham is doing this jungle camp, like their jungle camp. He's got himself Blade Mail, which... Bad news, Gotham. That doesn't do anything to Lifestealer. He hits Q and he doesn't feel anymore. I think it's one of the things everyone forgets is that Blade Mail. That does magic damage.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And the well, it usually does magic damage anyway.
Does what damage that it
Yeah.
is back.
That's absolutely.
It doesn't do magic damage, but it does damage that's treated as spell damage for the purposes of BKB. Maybe that's the best way to put
Yeah.
it. So
It's
you
very
hit
stupid.
Q and it doesn't do anything.
I'm gonna try to explain this to a new player. What is spell damage versus magic damage?
Good question. Makes sense
Oh
to
my
some degree.
god.
Lion's gonna get run over here. Gotham
These are
running.
spells that are in magic.
Gotham running through the crowd to try and get the sniper, but all he's gonna get for it is chased by this double damage Slardar. I'm just gonna waste a little bit of that DD, but not much of it. Almost died to the creep camp there. That would have been funny. Nobody wants this bounty. Okay, there we go. Meanwhile, on the other side of the coin, they kind of found Lifesteal in the jungle here, but he's just gonna BKB TP because they have literally nothing to stop that. Well, except for the RP that wasn't there. Now, apparently, Otto is on a phone call. I guess he decided he was never going to get off of it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Anyway. BKB up somewhat soon on the Slardar.
Dire
We're going to have a Harpoon up on the Magnus pretty soon as well. Tiny is going to run into the Primal Beast. Is not going to actually get to throw him to the Slardar like he probably wanted to. In fact, Slardar cares not for the plight of the Tiny One, who's going to actually die here to the Sven. The Slardar and the Tiny got caught in the RP, and they both died.
Alright, triple kill. This,
Godlike ended.
Biggest comeback of our lives.
4,000 gold just changed hands.
So stupid.
I mean, if it wasn't the worst carry in the game,
Yeah.
I'd be a little more optimistic.
Well, I mean, he low-key slaps or whatever, so there's that.
Low key slaps. Well, doesn't he high key slap? He's not a very subtle hero. You know, like you buy Daedalus or whatever, and you just slap, and the entire team's dead.
True.
Is under attack.
I mean, right now, it's the slap is so low-key, you can really not tell much so far that there's been slapping at all.
I
Gotham's
think low
falling
key
into
slaps
this
would be like a Shadow Demon or something. Like you just die.
That's the lowest key slap ever. Like, you just get vomited on from the fog, you didn't even realize it. It's like a Necro sitting invis with Ags. Like, you just suddenly die.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sudden infant death syndrome, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
You're a doctor, right? When are they gonna invent
Yeah,
a cure
doctor.
for SIDS?
When are they gonna invent a cure for regular death?
I don't know, I'm not a doctor.
Cryogenic freezing.
Yeah, just like Walt Disney. We're the fake Walt Disney in that, in Reanimated, that eats paint.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Reanimated, friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Yeah. Out of Jimmy's head? That's... that's our sponsor this week.
Shouts to Jimmy, friend of the show.
Yeah, Jimmy and his head.
Dire's top tower is
Both
under
big
attack.
friends, and like the weird, shitty animated characters that look bad.
Regeneration.
Gonna be doing Roche here again. I guess they decided one death was enough. Slardar has an inventory full of junk. You do not need that circlet anymore, my man. Sven almost died doing Tormentor. Zeus ult now.
That's not right.
Gotham actually did die doing Tormentor. I didn't even realize that. He died so quickly and so... That was sad. That's the point. He died so quickly and so subtly I didn't even notice. We're up to a real one. Pour one out for Jihan.
Pour one out for Roche.
Yeah, him too. Who's gonna take it this time?
He's
Not
gonna be his own business.
Slardar, he doesn't even have a slot. It's gonna be...
To the dungeon.
Not
Nice
Luth
Lily
either,
takes
because
the
he
banner.
actually... Yeah. That could have been the biggest Aegis theft of Magnus's life if he was there for it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Slardar will have BKB in like a wave or two. Primal actually has his BKB now. So he's actually climbing the charts like appreciably. He is now above the Tiny. He's only a couple hundred gold south of the Slardar. Still pretty far from the Life Stealer though. And with that Life Stealer Slardar combo, like even if this gets to more parity, it's definitely going to have to be smart about that. Like, if the Slardar breaks his armor, and then the Life Stealer gets to go to town on him, that's really bad. Like, it doesn't matter how much of a tough guy you are at that point, right? Like, okay. Vags up on the Life Stealer as well, which I do not believe has been seen since it's been purchased.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Not in use. The Lich is being Lich.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They're jumping on the one lone man again. Primal is just gonna hit that BKB, walk back into base. Slardar is finally gonna finish his own BKB, just came off of Courier here. Playing for time in the Gotham lineup, which is the smart thing to do. They want to take the most ideal fight possible. I think they realize, rightfully, that this game is not as over as it looks. You know, again, we just saw that big RP on the Spin and Tiny, and they both died without being able to get a word on it in edgewise. It's not like they were low when they got RP'd or anything like that, right? Like, they were pretty much 100 to 0'd.
Yep. Oh, okay.
This is a big cluster here. Everybody on the Dire in this little lineup here. 3-man RP, gets Sniper, the Slardar, and the
boy.
Tiny. They're all dying.
It's a sickening uphill.
Life Stealer is the only
With
survivor.
another triple kill, ultra kill.
He's gonna at
Can
least
this
get
man kill Life
the
Stealer?
he's gonna at least get the pages.
Can this man kill Life Stealer twice?
Question: they're going to charge into him here. Stun him
Try their
immediately.
hardest. He is dying?
He jumped
Nice.
into Magnus. That wasn't very smart.
He's fine, I think.
Effie laugh in chat. Oh no,
He's not
Lambert!
fine. Oh,
Lambert missed.
no!
Grief! My Lambert griefing! No! That's not what you want to have happen. That looks so
No.
good.
Not like this.
It's early enough in the game that Life Stealer's friends are all coming back. They own this outpost too.
Is under attack.
That's not good. Oh my god, the stupid Primal Beast shard. Here comes the big Roche's banner. Be a little awkward for them to deal with. They've caught the Dazzle here. Dazzle's going to get infested, and then he's going to shallow his own grave. Life Stealer might have jumped out of that one a little bit early. Oh no, he's griefing his team now. Gotham is out front, but the Tiny and the Slardar are back here now, so it's getting a lot tougher to live all of a sudden. Don't go on the Lich, Lumix! That Lich is already done! Primal is back, going to try and get down Mr. President. The Magnus is not going to live, and he does not have buyback. Lich is also back.
Radiant's
But again, with no ult, it's not like that means that much.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Poor Otto, dude.
Radiant's top barracks.
He was so confident about this team, he was like, I like the Game 1 draft. He was so confident about this team, he thought their Game 1 draft looked good.
Radiant's middle tower
And now
has
we're
fallen.
here.
Yeah, well.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Stars
He's
on the
taking a
bottom.
phone call with Gotham, instructing him how to win this game, and it's still not happening.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh no, Luth just lost his courier with a basher on it.
Has fallen.
That's awkward.
I think he's fine.
True, it still sucks. It's gonna suck a lot less if they're just gonna really casually eat that that Primal Beast, and that was a dieback, not like you would know. He's only down for 70 seconds.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Mostly because he's level 16.
Barracks are under attack.
Still profoundly low leveled.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. The Dire now has.
That's Megas.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Ravage. Oh yeah? That guy's not here? Ravage? There's no Tidehunter in this game.
So bored.
Well, you want
So
me to
like
do
when you
it?
have like a big 5-man LSA, it's like somebody says black hole.
Yeah, there we go.
Is that a rabbit channel?
So they're staring at this DD. It's tantalizing. Realizes, hey, I need to take this or my Tiny's going to die. Realizes, hey, my Tiny's actually going to die anyway at this point. The one-man RP is not what you needed to happen, though. I think that's it. Magnus is going to go down. He does have buyback this time. But he just dropped RP on one guy and it didn't do anything. They're gonna... Oh
Bennett,
my
to be
god.
fair. Alright, well,
Safe word.
this is like my Magnus.
What, are you bad at Magnus?
Yeah, you know, we all have our weaknesses.
I think I have seen you in a Magnus game once, and it did kind of look like that, so... Sven is back, baby. He's not going to take this lion down. He's going to take Slardar's life. He might take Lifestealer's life. That would be kind of ironic if you think about it. Going to have the Dazzle ult, and he's just going to infest out.
What a terrible spell. Get this shit out of the game.
What, infest?
Yeah.
Biggest infestator. It's pretty late at this point. The skill's been in the game since Dota 1.
It needs to at least, like, not be Zags. Get rid of the Zag shit.
Yeah, it's funny, this Ags was, like, almost exactly this for, like, many patches, and it just didn't matter. Nobody built it, and then they finally figured it out. Look, rest of the season, eh?
here.
All love, lol. I don't know if that's true, Lambert. That did not look like all love to me.
Right now.
I don't know if that's true. I find that a little hard to believe. Well, I mean, that's that. I think that match was closer than it looked. Again, really big KD disparity, but so much of that KD was just the support line. 16 deaths on the Lion, 12 on the Lifestealer. And 10 on the Primal Beast, who's pretty much also a support this game. I think they did show they could possibly have turned this around with the big RPs. It's just, I think Lambert is just... I don't know, I think it's kind of out of his wheelhouse to be running this Magnus stuff anyway. I don't think that's his strength as a player. There were some RPs that weren't it. There were some moments that weren't it. I think there definitely had to be some morale issues after that first game, which was a more clear-cut stomp. There are definitely some signs of less than life here on the Luth team. There are definitely many occasions where Gundam or Dusty would go really crazy, go way deep, and get themselves in a lot of trouble, and often die. But still, that game one, very good game for the Gundam. Probably, definitely his best game in either of these two seasons, I think. That was, like, insane. Big Luth game this time around. They actually finally put down this Lich. I think this is the first time this season Lich has lost, so there's that. Apparently Otto von Bismarck just left because he thought they were just going to GG like 15 minutes, sad. I was surprised to see the game still going when he came back. Either way, I mean, yeah, this is like two crazy team comps that don't make any sense, and in the world of clown logic, the clown show wins. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. I think big game for Luth, big game for the Dusty Tiny as well, which I thought very well played, balancing aggression with sanity. Only a couple of times did he go a little crazy and overextend. I think that was more of a Gundam problem. He definitely did do it, but less so. Did what he needed to do. This definitely could have fallen apart very badly. Like, I do think there was a world in which this game is like, there's just two team fights in a row where there's like a 4 or 5 man RP, and that's just it. You know what I mean? There's a world where that happens, and they did a good job making sure that world doesn't come to light. Even if there were some issues occasionally. What do you think, Randy?
Yeah, I mean, very competitive series.
Very competitive game when it comes to working. right now, not working is currently beating working when it comes to Dota 2, so
Yeah.
there's that.
True. I'll have it fixed by next week, guys.
There we go. If you or somebody you know wants to learn Dota 2 at a casual or more competitive level, go to ld2l.gg today to sign up. It's too late to get into this season, but standards are needed everywhere you look. In-house is going to be happening between the seasons. We're going to have queues popping all the time. All kinds of fun to be had. Go to ld2l.gg. Take that link to the Discord server. That's where all the action happens, and we'll see you either Wednesday or Sunday. I'll probably put a poll up for that. But Randy probably won't be there. Sorry. Apologize, Randy.
Yeah, sorry about that. This is what it is.